You gotta get there. Where else you gonna go? We got some sour cream action. Sour cream action. I'm not trying to get attacked. Make time for you. Because if you don't, who will? I don't know how I feel about this trip. But baby, we in a different era. Remember we talked about this already? Happy Friday. So it's day 5 in our Finish Strong series. Okay, we are almost there, y'all. That's how I see it. We're almost there, and I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Good morning, y'all. This morning I was actually supposed to go outside and walk and chit chat with you. Child, by the time I got ready to go outside, it started raining. So guess what? That's not an excuse. We're gonna get on that treadmill. So y'all saw I did a little 1-2 on the treadmill, and then I did my arm workout and finished out with a little bit of abs. So I still got my movement in, and I feel good about that. I woke up at 6 a.m. when that alarm rung. I did that, and I also did a little bit of laundry. So what I've been doing lately, and I think it works for me, is just to do laundry every couple of days. Because when I used to just wait and do it over the weekend, depending on if I traveled for work or whatever the situation is, it just used to pile up, and it just always seemed like the biggest chore in America, okay? But when I do it every couple of days, it's like one load, and for me it just works out well. It's a smaller load. I just fold it up quickly, put everything up, and we're good to go. So I did laundry, I cleaned up a little bit, and that's it. So for today, this morning I have a nail appointment. I always love to get my nails done. It's a form of like self-care for me. And I know for everyone, self-care could be different. Some are nails, pedicures, massages, etc. And some could just be taking time for yourself, right? Having a moment of peace, taking a nice hot bath, or taking a moment to read or do something. The one thing that I have been really pushing hard on, because there was a time when I just did for everyone, my family, everybody came first, and I was okay with that. But I realized I was always coming last, putting myself last, and I realized that was affecting me, my mental health. It was affecting me. I was just feeling down, and I always felt like, who has my back, in a sense? Didn't realize that I was kind of creating that situation myself. So now I'm very intentional and making sure that I am making some time for myself to do things that I love. I showed you guys in the last video the lashes that I now buy just because they make me feel good. Some might say, girl, you don't look no different, child, look the same. Some may say you look like you flying away. I don't care what they say. I feel good, so I wear them. I like to get my nails done. I schedule a massage once a month. I told y'all about that monthly thing that I got with the massage where I was never going. Now I'm intentional. I do it once a month. And I make time for myself on the weekends to just go ahead and sip my coffee on my lanai and just chill. You have to have that time because I'm so busy running around with work, with family, going to this practice, going to do that. And sometimes it gets to be a lot. So I try my best to make some time for myself, and you should too. So if you're not that person that's making time for yourself, make that a goal of yours. Challenge yourself to make time for you. Because if you don't, who will? If you don't, who will? Okay? Please, please, please remember that. Take care of you because you matter. All right, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I decided to do this intro sitting right here because I had to catch my breath, honey, because that workout was the truth, okay? But I feel good. My arms are a little bit sore, but it's okay though, because we getting some work in. We getting a little toning in, you know? All right, so I'm gonna get up, and for breakfast this morning, I'm gonna be completely honest, we're not making nothing. I'm kind of feeling for something light. That's what I'm in the mood for. I don't really want anything heavy. So I'm just gonna make a protein shake. So that's what we're gonna make this morning, and then we're gonna head to our appointment and then go to work. All right, I'll see you soon. Fam, I made my shake, took like 2 minutes, just put a little bit of almond milk, and I put the protein powder in there, and we're good to go. Just shake that thing up, shake it up, shake it up. So if you're like super keto, you wanna put like a little bit of fat or butter, you can. And those of you that have been following me know that I am an affiliate partner with Keto Chow. Those are the protein powders that I actually use. They taste good, they're affordable, 26 grams of protein, less than 2 grams of carb. So that's part of my meal plan, and it works for me. And I love the fact that they have so many different flavors. So if you're looking for an affordable protein shake option, go ahead to my description box. The Keto Chow link is in there. And if you use that link, you'll get 10% off, okay? Win-win. All right. I'm gonna place this in the refrigerator because when it's chilled, it tastes even better, and we're gonna go get ready to head out the door. I'll see you soon. And this is my lunch for the day, y'all. A super simple salad. I made this so quick, but I love how colorful it is. It's just some spring mix with some deli honey ham, with some tomatoes and some avocado. And when I'm ready to eat, I'll just top it off with some ranch dressing. So that's my lunch, y'all. It's time for dinner, and the house voted, and the vote was for tacos. So I know it is not Tuesday, but we're having tacos. Let's get into it. All right, we're gonna get started on the ground beef. I have a little bit over 2 pounds right here. I have my pan heating up on the burner right now, and I usually put my ground meat into the pan and then I season, but my fam, my girl, my sis, Nita, on here told me to try the taco seasoning, and also another one of the fam suggested that I season the meat first and then put it in the pan. So we're gonna try it. It's something new. I never really used taco seasoning. I'm not sure if I'm using too much. So this is what we're gonna do, y'all. I put a little bit of taco seasoning. I'm still gonna use my garlic powder. And of course I'm gonna taste it just to make sure. And I'm pretty sure this taco seasoning has salt in it because I tasted that, and a little bit of chili powder. I put some total sazon, some garlic powder, and that taco seasoning. Let's mix it up. I don't think that's enough seasoning. Put a little bit more taco, a little bit more garlic powder. All right, that looks about right. Y'all know I be eyeballing. I think we're good. It's cooked. It's time for a taste test. Oh yeah, I did that, and it tastes like spicy. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I put that extra seasoning, but it wasn't too much, and I'm glad I didn't put any salt. Our ground beef is done. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the burner and let it cool off a little bit, drain it, and we are gonna make our tacos. Let me get another piece, because you already know me. All right, let's take this off the burner. It's time for us to make our tacos. So today I am using these small tacos. They're the La Banderita tacos. This is what they look like. They have 0 carbs in them, and that's why I use them. My husband always says, where you going with them baby tacos? I say, listen. So whenever I make tacos for him, I get like the big tortillas, but these are the little small tacos that I'll be using today. And here are the tacos, y'all. Now, I never said I was a professional taco maker, but he's looking pretty good, okay? And also, bam, I got my taco sauce, mild sauce. And if we want a little taco supreme, baby, we got some sour cream action. Sour cream action. I'm playing. I was in the mood for tacos, so we made some tacos. I'm gonna put that ground beef up in the fridge because we still gonna use that ground beef most likely tomorrow. I'm trying to open up this sauce. Y'all, I just love these wraps, the La Banderita wraps. Not necessarily these smaller ones, but the other ones that I usually eat that I've shown you before on this channel, I love those. And it's because it makes me feel guilt-free. I've told you that before. And I was just thinking, this is the way that makes it so much easier to sustain your way of eating when you find foods that you like and you substitute it. So for example, I'm thinking about making lasagna soon. Why? Because I love lasagna, y'all. I love it. But I'm gonna make it with probably either some egg wraps or figure out some kind of way to make that shell. And if it comes out good with that ricotta cheese and that meltation is not a word, but I know what I'm thinking of, then you know what? I'm in there. Or using these wraps for like quesadillas or a burrito. Like for example, after I eat this, I'm actually gonna make a burrito for my husband. I just put a pot of rice and beans on the stove. He likes the ground beef, cheese, and the rice and beans. So that's what he's eating. And I have like the big burrito wrap. He didn't want that low carb wrap, so he has different wraps. And my daughter loves the hard shell tacos. But since we all love tacos, we can still enjoy tacos, still eat dinner together, and just do it in our own way, right? That follows our meal plan. So I love that. Boom. Okay. Put a little bit of sauce on this thing. And we're gonna put a little bit of sour cream too. I'm gonna show you. So I'll put the taco sauce on it and the sour cream. I don't know if you can see it. We about to taste this taco. Y'all, my food be hitting. I just, it's good. That's a good soft taco supreme right there, okay? It's really good. All right, I'm gonna finish my dinner, y'all, and I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. Y'all, it's so gloomy outside. When I say gloomy, gloomy. You know, it rained all day yesterday. But I'm out here. I'm actually going to check my mail. I decided to just go ahead and walk and bring you along with me because I still wanted to get some movement in, whether it was gloomy or not. And then I started thinking, like, girl, you got a treadmill in there. Like, why do you like to go outside? And I thought about it, and I realized walking outside brings me peace. Right now, I'm not walking for exercise in a sense. I don't know, it's surreal because a few years ago, let me just take you back, I was going through a lot professionally in my career, personally, like just so much. I had anxiety. It was just a lot going on. Hold on, let me get this mail out this mailbox. Hold on a second. Okay, got here, ain't no mail, but that's all right. I still came and checked on it. But yeah, a while ago I was going through a lot, and girl, I had to take leave of absence from work. That's how bad it was. My mental health wasn't good at the time, and it just was a lot. I felt so overwhelmed that I felt like I was gonna explode. And one day, I was just doing my best to be grateful. I keep looking, y'all, because look, all of these anyways, one day I was thinking, man, it's like such a nice day outside. I'm able to get up, I'm able to walk. Let me just go outside, right? And just walk. And there's this lake that's nearby, and there's like a whole bunch of walking trails. Oh, Lord. Now there's some big old birds. Listen, let me turn around. I don't have time. Y'all, I think I should go by the lake. That's what I think I should do. Let me see if you can see the birds. I'm not trying to get attacked. So we're turning around. We just turned around, y'all. Oh my gosh, I can't even get this story out. We're turning around because I don't have time. I was gonna take the back way home because I can go behind the community and walk back up to my back gate, but we're not doing that. So anyway, I decided to go to the lake and take a walk. Y'all, it was just something about that first walk that made me want to go for a second walk, then a third walk, and so forth. And while I was on leave of absence, I just would go every day. I would go every day for about 30 minutes. Then that eventually turned into 45 minutes, but it wasn't a fast walk. It wasn't vigorous HIIT training, nothing like that. It was just walking and reflecting and just that inner calm peace moment. That's what it was. And I think that's why I like to walk outside so much. I realized it. That's what it is. I just love that calm feeling that I started when I was going through so much, but also helped me get through a lot of the things that I was getting through. Another thing that helped me was getting closer to God. Now, I'm not gonna preach to y'all, but I just have to tell this piece. I always feel like I was close, but I didn't realize that there was a moment in time where I think it started becoming more of a back burner situation, and I had to get closer to him. I had to realize when I feel like I have no one, or I feel like I'm going through so much, I do have someone. I do have my Savior. I do have someone that has my back always. So I say that to say, putting my mental health as a priority and finding that inner peace is extremely important. But what I will also say is important, and probably before that, is growing spiritually, right? Getting my spiritual health together, making sure that I know I cannot be defeated. I have strength. Through it all, God has my back. I just cut through past the birds and I'm taking the back route home. But yeah, so as I was reflecting this morning, I thought to just share that story with you all, just to share how I was able to cope when I was going through a lot a few years ago. Because you know what? It might be one of you that's going through something that feels like it's too much, that just wants to give up, or whatever the case may be. But I want you to know those were the ways that I was able to cope with it when I was going through those times, putting my mental health priority, taking walks outside, finding that inner peace, clearing my head, and most importantly, finding my spiritual health again, focusing on what's important to me, giving my life to God again, and that's what helped me. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking. I'm back where I usually walk, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish my walk, and I will see you when we go inside. Y'all, so I'm just walking back in, and I'm trying to figure out what I wanna make for breakfast, but y'all already know simple is like my middle name. Okay, we're gonna keep it cute, keep it quick, keep it simple. Let me show you what I'm making for breakfast. So I have about half a tablespoon of butter in this pan. And all I'm doing is cutting up a little bit of honey ham, y'all. That's it, some deli meat, and grab that from the fridge. And we're placing that right in here. That's gonna be quick. We're gonna put some salt. You know, eggs take no time to cook. I also cut up some spring mix, so we're gonna put that in here as well. It's like a mix of greens and spinach. You don't really need them to cook. Just let them wilt a little bit. I could have put some tomatoes too, now that I think about it, but this is good. Let me turn the burner off because our breakfast is done, y'all, in like 3 to 4 minutes. All right, we're gonna eat this breakfast, y'all, and y'all seen how simple it was to make. And it's good. I probably should have added some cheese to this, but it's still good. And it will get eaten, because that's how I roll. My mind is always moving, always moving. I don't know if any of you are like that. Let me know if that's the case, but I'm always thinking about what I need to do, like what other things I need to get. Like, for example, I still have some Christmas gifts to get for my mom, my husband, my mother-in-law. Like, oh, hold on. Guess what came, y'all? The package. So this was my daughter's big birthday gift. It came yesterday, last night actually. It was supposed to come today, but it was at the door. So I was talking to my husband. Her birthday done passed. It's past. It's gone. It's long gone. She got some gifts. Got gifts from mama, from aunties, from friends, she got a gift. She good. Y'all, that's going to be one of her Christmas gifts. I said it. I said it. We done made that executive decision because this is actually, she in her room, so she can't hear me. This is a phone. So she got a phone. She was going to get it for her birthday. But, you know, we had a backup plan. And then she got like other things from other family members, her godmom, all of that, right? So she done forgot about her birthday. You know how these kids are. They forgot what they got for last Christmas. They forgot what they got yesterday. So she hasn't been asking me about, Mommy, you said there was a package. So she gonna get that phone for Christmas. When I think about the phone, like this story comes to my mind that I laughed to kill myself. So there was a time, like I think it was like a few months ago, we went into a phone store. I was looking for something. I think something was wrong with my phone. I just don't remember, but we went into a phone store and she was looking around and y'all, she picked up a flip phone. Y'all remember the flip phones? She said, Mommy, what's this? I said, what you mean, what's that? She was like, what is that? I said, that's a phone. She said, why does it look like this? I say, girl, that's how phones was. That used to be a phone. For you to have a flip phone, I say, this is so crazy because I think it was like an Instagram or a TikTok or something where it says kids these days, like if you do this, they don't even know like what that means. Like if you ask them, you know, hold the phone up, it's like this, right? But I started thinking like, dang, she's 10 and she doesn't really know much about like how things used to be. Like, let me know if you remember like the Burberry phones. You remember when them things came out? Baby, they had the whole keypad on that phone, that QWERTY, like that keyboard, the whole thing. And if you had a Burberry phone, baby, you was doing your thing. I remember phones was big. I remember then phones got small. Then they got big again. Like, I'm an 80s baby. I think you guys know that. So I know there's probably a lot more that I don't remember. I think I remember growing up where if you had a car phone, you were cool. We ain't never had no car phone now. I just saw it on TV. But I don't know, like a lot of things have changed. Things have evolved a lot. And our kids these days, they'll never know how we grew up. Just like we'll never know how our parents grew up and so forth. But it was just funny. When she looked at that thing, that flip, and she didn't know what the heck, what to do with it, why it looked like that. I just had to laugh because I'm thinking, girl, you don't know about them flip phones, honey? Oh, Do y'all remember beepers? Okay, I'm done. That's really going back in the day, okay? All right, so I need to figure out what I'm gonna do about these Christmas gifts. I already know my baby got one, her big gift. This her big gift. This her big gift. Don't tell her. She doesn't watch my videos anyway, so she wouldn't even know, but she's gonna get this phone and she's gonna be happy. Period. So I don't know if I'm gonna go today. If I do, I'll take you with me. But I do need to continue my Christmas shopping and getting that off the list. Oh, y'all, last thing. So for the past like 6 or 7 years, I've been doing matching pajamas for the family. If I do the onesies for me and the girls, then hubby will just put like a matching pants and with like a shirt or whatever, because he said he ain't doing no onesie, y'all, which is fine. But I need to find matching pajamas. I need to find matching pajamas, matching Christmas pajamas. And usually I'll find that on Black Friday. I'm usually ahead of the game, but I'm late, y'all. I'm late. I'm so late. So if you do matching pajamas every year, please drop down below, like, where do you usually like get them from? My problem is finding the sizes, right? I have to find a size for every person within the matching pajama set. I might like something, but then I can't find either my oldest baby's size or my youngest or my husband's. You know, he's like a 2X. So help me, help a sister out. If y'all got a website or a place that you already know you're gonna find the whole set for the family, drop it down below. Please help a sister out. I think that's it for now. I have to do a couple of things around the house, and I also have some work to do. I know it's Saturday, but the work just keeps piling up, so I just kind of want to get ahead of the game for this coming week. So I have some work to do. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to get out to the stores today. If I do, I'll take you along with me. But either way, I'll see you when it's time for lunch. Y'all, for lunch, I just grabbed some of that leftover ground beef from last night's dinner, and I made me 2 taco supremes. I put some sour cream on top, and now I'm gonna top it off with some of that Taco Bell mild sauce. Hey, y'all, we are having some collard greens with some cabbage and some neck bones, juicy neck bones. And I know y'all thinking, girl, you gonna turn into a collard green, but listen, it's not my fault, y'all. We have collard greens in the backyard, and they're free. And my husband picks them every week, so you already know I'm gonna have to cook them. For my family, I made a pot of rice. I also made some smothered cube steak. But for me, baby, this is my plate. My collard greens with cabbage with a big old tender neck bone. That's what I'm eating tonight, and that's gonna fill me up. Good morning, fam, and happy Sunday. I'm in the closet because I'm about to find something to put on for my meal prep video. I'm about to film the meal prep video that you actually already saw on Sunday. So yeah, I'm about to go film it, and you know I'm not filming no meal prep video looking like this at all whatsoever. You get this behind the scenes because of the daily vlog. So I need to stop talking in this closet, hurry up and get dressed so that I can meal prep before I go to church. All right, let's go. Fam, I am dressed and I am ready for my meal prep video, but you know I had to stop through first and show y'all that I decided to add a little color to my life. What y'all think, y'all? What y'all think? There was a time where I just wouldn't do any color, or the only color I would do is like a slight burgundy. But baby, we in a different era. Remember we talked about this already? We are in a different era, and I'm just, just making it do what it do. Let me know in the comments below how you feeling about this new do. I like it. I think it's cute. It goes well with this orange. I decided to get like a little pop of color. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I do have to hurry up and meal prep and then get ready for church. So I will see you in a little bit. Fam, this is what I'm wearing to church. This is the outfit, this is the dress. Let me show you, do a quick 360. So this is the dress. This is why I said I shouldn't buy anything else, because I went in my closet. I have never worn this dress, ever. And I'm wearing it today. I feel like, I don't know if it's because of the blazer. I feel like I'm going to like a business meeting, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Let me know. You won't hurt my feelings. Just let me know, because that's what I'm feeling. but I'm still gonna wear it because I'm not changing. Okay, we're wearing this to church, but I just wanted to show you really quickly what I have on, what I'm wearing. You know, I always show you guys, and it's time for us to go. So I'll see you after church. We are back from church, and I just wanted something super simple for lunch, y'all. So I just made another ham and turkey wrap, delicious, and I also sliced up half a Haas avocado to go along with it. And for dinner, y'all, I just ate some leftovers. I heated up some of that collard green and cabbage and neck bones, and that's what I'm eating for the night. Fam, it's Sunday night. It's time for us to end this video. And as I reflect on the past few days, I think I did pretty good. Like Friday night, I didn't have a bedtime. Okay, we weren't looking at no watch, no clock, no nothing on no Friday night or Saturday night. Now tonight it is 8:46 p.m. So I still have some time, and I'll let you know next video if I made it to bed on time. But that's my plan. But I think I did pretty good. I did good with my eating. I moved. But as I think about it, it's not just about the physical. It's not just about my food and my workouts. It is just as much about my mental and my spiritual wellness as well. And I do my best to show up for myself every single day. And I'm just taking one day at a time because life be lifing. It's not easy, but all I could do is just take one day at a time. And that's all you could do too. If you're on a journey yourself, whether you're pushing through, whether you're doing well, whether you're discouraged, whether you're trying to improve something, whatever the situation is, my thoughts are always to just take one day at a time because that goal is far at first. But as you continue to inch towards it, one day, one day, one day, you're going to get there. You got to get there. Where else you going to go? You got to get there. The only difference is that some might get there sooner and some might get there later. You just have to be patient and understand that everything happens in its own time. Okay? Everyone is different. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please drop a heart to show some love. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.